everybody doing? I have a couple hours before I have to go to work, so let's play some more Harry Potter. I believe we're still in the common room? Yes. Oh, we have to go find the common room again. That's okay.
Now, which way is the common room?
Which way is the common room? It's down here.
Different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
It's that new 5th year. That girl thinks she can get away with
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't
already
know
talked to
what
her.
I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip through this.
No. Don't worry.
Oh.
Well,
There we go. All right. Talk to them.
They'll do anything for a thrill.
Professor could arrive any moment.
Maybe I have to talk to this guy first.
I would really like someone to
Oh,
try.
Weasley!
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
He was nice. All right, now how do I talk to this girl?
She gets bolder every year.
Stop eating random things.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Oh, there you go.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds. You don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor.
Well then.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Eek. Coming. Oh.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Let's go.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ready?
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oh.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using
want
the
it?
guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am. I have little legs. Ping, 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 ping,
Ah,
ping, 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 ping,
The
ping.
guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Oh.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll...
Revelio.
Cool. The wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said an S instead of an F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Love that. Okay.
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
A cat! Oh, hello! Ow! Can I keep him? Oh, it's a cat. Ooh,
No
I
time to
guess.
waste. You've classes to attend.
Okay. Just let me get some minis. It'd be nice if we could walk faster.
Ah,
Oh,
good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Ah, got it. Okay, so library. Is that where I need to go? Library, greenhouses, Central Hall. Okay. God, this is a big map. I mean, it is a castle. That's cool that they have a flu system within Hogwarts. I didn't know that.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Alrighty.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh, did you hear about
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yeah. Hello? Tired of talking to people. Let's go.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Cool. Oh.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Heck
You'll
yeah.
enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh. What is that? Open!
Revelio.
Rude. Hello? Oh, God. Heck yeah, we're finally running around Hogwarts. Oh, look at all the owls! Ah! Oh, going the wrong way. What is that? Oh, it's a flu station. Okay. Ba-bam! Oh, so cool. Did you just shake your leg? Hello?
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Revelio.
Hey! Found one! Do I just have to do that to all the paintings? Or is it just the ones that glow weird like that? Ah! Oh, hello. Oh my God. Cool. Hello. What's this?
Revelio.
Nothing.
Have you finished your herbology yet?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Just me screaming. What's that?
Goodbye. Is that all you've got?
it.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Levioso.
Heck yeah.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Like a boy! Oh, or that. I suppose we shouldn't use students for, spells.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Yeah!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh, okay, just throw us in here then. Let's go.
This should be good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Protego, stupid Protego.
I do.
That's a whoop, yeah. Hey!
How perceptive.
Only all of my students are this adept.
Oh, I just gotta knock it off the table. Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Eek, eek, eek.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was a quick class.
Nice work.
Is there a thing here?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay then. It says there's a chest here. Where's the chest? Is it up there? Do I have to go find it? Hello?
Revelio.
I I don't want to talk to that guy. Ugh, I guess.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Oh.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Mm-hmm.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Heck
Look
yeah.
for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I might be. I might be. Oh, hello. It said there was a chest up here. I am upset. Oh. Look at all those Slytherins. What's through here? A bridge! Oh, that's cool. Eee! I suppose I should go to Charms.
Revelio.
But I'm having too much fun exploring. Oh. Spin. Alright, let's go to Charms class. Bam! Oh. Wait, was that a cat? I heard a cat. A cat! Hello. Ugh, I want to keep you. Yeah. Oh. Gotta keep going up. Man, this is why all the kids at Hogwarts are itty bitty. You gotta run up all these stairs.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Is there anything in here? Hello? Nothing.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I did it!
Accio!
Yeah!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Oh.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He is exciting. I like it. I like it a lot. George, what are you doing?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it!
Oh, not quite.
Splendid!
That's okay.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Yeah!
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Yeah.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
She gonna beat me.
Watch this.
Ooh!
There we go. Here.
Heck yeah!
Excellent control there.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Alright, I can do this.
Well done. Let us see this.
Yeah, poke me into that 30 spot. Yeah! I think she's gonna beat me. Oh, we tie. That's fine. Wait,
Perfect
no?
score. Remarkable.
Yeah!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh my goodness.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Evidently.
This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Woo! Woof. Alright. Ah!
That's it.
Be sharp.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, not far enough. Oh no! It's gonna get knocked off!
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Alright, I gotta get 50. Oh no!
Nicely done.
That's okay.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio and
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right. Heck yeah!
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hi. Do I have to talk to you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Cute. Okay. A chest? I feel lied to.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you?
What
in the
are
Goblin
these?
Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the
Ooh.
Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Hello.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both
Interesting.
wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Kitty!
I prefer to study.
I'm just here for the cats. Don't mind me. Oh! Y'all gotta stop moving on me. That's wild.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Hey! I got it! Heck yeah! What is that? Oh, it's a galaxy! I love that! Okay. What's up here?
Revelio.
I got another one! Where are we going? Where are we going, friends? What's up here? Oh. Spin the astronomy tower.
Oh.
Cool, 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 cool. Little one. Oh. Going all the way up.
Wonder how well our professors did.
A chest! An owl! Can I pet you? No. cry. No! Oh, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know what this place is. Oh.
Revelio.
It won't happen for another couple hundred years, but oh my god. Bum, bum,
Oh,
bum,
I've been
bum,
turned
bum.
around on the grand staircase once.
How do I get down? That's so funny that, like, there's clouds up here. That's how tall we are. Oh, I should, look at my quests. Weasley after class, crossed wands. Is that a side mission? Yeah. Oh. All of these, all of the moving armor is gonna mess me up. Hello! Excuse me, pardon me. Out of my way!
Revelio. Leviosa.
Oh, nothing there. Okay. Oh, down? Ah! Ooh. Oh.
Whee!
Oh.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you Praxia mole? As long as we're only
my
1
goodness.
night a week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the kids.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm good at collecting these field guides. Let's go. A chest! I need all the monies for when we... Oh! I got a long coat. Cute. Oh, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Hello? Where? Where? It did a ding. Where did it ding?
Revelio.
I already got that one now. Oh, there's the Quidditch pitch!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Levioso.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so You must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
It's not that serious.
Come on.
I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't do it.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Dum 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 dum. Oh. All right. Cool. No. Nope. I do have one. Cute. Oh. Adorable. I love it. Okay, cool. Dum 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 dum. Off we go to find Professor Weasley. I love it. It's so cute. What is that?
Revelio.
Yeah. Level 4! It's so pretty. This whole game is so pretty. Dum 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 dum.
Revelio.
Oh, something beeped. What was it? Hello? 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 What on earth? Hello! Ah! Meow!
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Let's go get that butterbeer. Oh. Oh, but kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Meow!
Ah, there
Professor.
you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
All right.
Revelio.
Hey! Gotcha. All right, so what am I supposed to be doing?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
There you are. Gotta... Oh! Nope.
Revelio.
you
It
are.
was brilliant how you defeated.
Got it.
Got it!
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Got it!
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Yeah!
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Did I do it? How do I do it?
Revelio. Reparo.
Oh!
Leviosa.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to fix you.
Reparo.
Nothing. Interesting. I guess it does not need to be fixed. It says there's a chest here, but it's a liar! Oh, I think it's on the inside. Yeah, it's one of those. I gotta figure out how to do those. Alrighty. Oh!
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Where would that be? I don't know where anything is in here.
My parents visited school. All I can say is thank
not
Merlin
up
for
there.
the school policy.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Although she did say it was nearby, so. Bam! Gotcha! How nearby are we talking? I saw another page. thought I saw another page. Maybe not. Maybe not. Huh. Should have been pretty close. Oh. Ooh, what is this?
Revelio.
Oh, I heard a ding. Oh. I cannot jump down from there. Okay, so I must be outside the search area. Find the location depicted. I'm trying. Okay, it's gotta be down here then. Ah, okay. Oh, found it!
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Got that. Oh, hello.
Levioso. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Yeah!
Beatrice Green from Dogwood.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, Lenora!
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
I do get nervous when the lights are on.
Hello? Anything here? No. Ooh? Hello? Oh, it's a thing. Okay.
I can't.
Hey! Man, I'm good at grabbing these pages, boy. In a chest.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Yeah! Got it!
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
The way that their faces just go back to stone as soon as they're done talking. Isn't that right, Georgie? He said no Quidditch, but there's still
I was glad
a ton
Professor
of people
Weasley asked me to
in
join you today.
Quidditch
As am
garb.
I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Oh?
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the
George
librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
All over the
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Love you so much. Please don't do that. Ooh.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Oh, what's over here? Are we going over here?
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Yeah. Got him! Ah! Oh? What was that?
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Hippogriffs!
You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
See, there's a bunch of kids
To the left is
in
the Forbidden Forest.
Quidditch stuff.
Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Ooh.
Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Okay, hold on. That's super cool. Look, there's the boathouse. Oh my god! Oh!
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that.
Oh.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the
mushroom.
surface. Loads to see.
And a
places to discover.
mushroom!
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Hi, Churchy. Have you come to play the game with us? He has decided to be on the keyboard and help us. Oh! George! Oh god, oh god. What are you standing on? You're doing a great job, buddy. Good job.
It's astonishing what one can learn in keeping one
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
Ooh.
But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Yeah, nothing eventful. We just want a nice, boring existence.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Ooh.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
He just got done at the tavern.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh,
yeah.
Is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh.
Revelio.
Kitty!
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Yeah. Can I go in here? Hello. I guess I have to follow him.
Revelio.
Heck yeah.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
He is so nice. Oh, this is the Hogsmeade. Hogshead. Honeydukes. Steepley and Sons. Cute. Bee supply shop stock with the latest and greatest in bee spy products. Scrolls, Ollivanders, potions, supplier for fresh produce. I want an animal. Plant shop. Okay. Well, I suppose we will go to the wand shop first.
Revelio.
Merlin, be it. Not again.
Oh.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Cute. I get to make my wand.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Oh, I like that one.
How intriguing.
Let's just... I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna...
Curious indeed.
Alright, that works. Same thing, I'm just gonna close my eyes and just go back and forth and then... Alright.
How intriguing.
Alrighty. Oh, powerful magic, consistent magic, great range of magic.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
I think that looks good. Yeah.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Yeah! What is going on with my dress?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alrighty, friends. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I gotta start getting ready for work. And we got our wand! That's so cool! I like it. It looks good. It's all the stuff. And yeah, super exciting. Look at Hogsmeade. Just so cute. I love it. Alright, and with that, I will talk to all of you later. Have a wonderful day. Have a butterbeer. That, yeah, do that. If you can have one. All right. Bye.